Hello, my fellow Taurus, and welcome to Tarot Talk. I'm Tommy, and I'm going to be hosting your weekly reading today. And we're going to dive right in first with a super quick overview, but please do stick around for the in depth reading after that. Okay. So it looks like we're starting out with recently, we have the Ten of Swords here. Now, you see here that there's this figure that's lying face down and he's got these 10 swords in his back here. It really signifies that recently there might have been a betrayal, or at least something that you're perceiving as a betrayal. There were some dark skies and you haven't really been sure about how to move forward. Seems like something really caught you off guard here, maybe even a loss of some type. So the important part that Spirit wants us to focus on, though, is here on the horizon, you've got this dawn of a new day. Remember, 10 actually signifies the end of a cycle. So even though this might have been something painful that we've been going through, it looks like we've kind of hit the bottom of that cycle and it's almost time to start anew. Now, reinforcing that here is the Nine of Wands. So here you see this figure standing there and he's kind of weary from battle, right? He's even got this bandage on his head here and he's looking a little bit tired and beat up, like he's just really gone through, again, battle. So something here about this situation has left you feeling a little bit weak and weary. However, you're still standing at the ready. All right, you haven't given up. You're still ready for whatever comes your way, and you're ready to defend yourself if needed. Now, you're seeing yourself here in the near future as the Hierophant. Okay, and here you see this authority figure here. They're really, sorry, between these two pillars here, symbolizing balance and justice, people are looking upward to you. So I'm thinking that with this crown here, you are embarking on something new that is going to make you a position of authority, at least in this matter. So you're going to lead the situation here in a way that is positive for you. You've gained some wisdom, you've gained some knowledge, and now it's really time for you to shine here in the near future. You're going to come out ahead, is the short way of saying that. All right, so now we're going to dive a little bit deeper here into this entire situation and kind of see what's really going on here and what guidance does Spirit have for Taurus in this situation. First, this one really wanted to come out. Let's see how you're showing up in the situation. All right, so you're showing up with the Five of Pentacles. So this is representing you in this matter. You're feeling like you've been left out in the cold here. There are these two figures. They're walking in the snow. They're literally walking through a blizzard here. It looks like they're not even wearing shoes, maybe just stockings. He's got crutches. But what Spirit wants us to recognize is that just to the left, so right there within sight of these people that are kind of being left out in the cold, there's this warm, glowing window over here. So there's an escape that's right there for them just to get out of the cold, to kind of rescue themselves, so to speak. So Spirit wants you to know that the solution is very near to you. Now, near could mean that you already have it and you just need to look around for it, or near could mean that it's coming in the very near future. We're going to read on to find out here what's going on. Now, before we dive a little deeper, I do want to remind you that this is a general reading. So if it's not resonating with you, please do leave it behind. But also, please share it with someone that may need to see it. All right. Now, I would invite you to stay for the entire reading because sometimes, whoops, that's your obstacle. Sometimes a message can come out later on in the reading that is meant for you. Now, if you are going to be sticking around, please do me a favor and hit that subscribe button. Remember that by hitting subscribe, that is free. It doesn't cost you anything, but it really helps support the channel and lets me grow so that I can continue bringing these readings to you for a long time into the future. All right, let's see what your obstacle is and why it is that you feel like you can't come in out of the cold, or you've been left and you can't save yourself. Okay, so you've got the Five of Swords here. Now, this is showing that there was some type of conflict in this situation. Okay, I'm not quite sure if the conflict led to this betrayal or if there was the betrayal and then now there is a conflict because of that betrayal. Um, Sometimes this can signify that you are going to be the winner, but that you may have lost something in the process there. So victory comes at a cost. The other thing that I like about it, though, is that he's standing strong, right? Again, victory being the the main takeaway here, that the people that he was engaged in this conflict with, they've given up and walked away. Now, that said, and I'm sorry, I paused there for a minute because I kind of got this message that if this is an obstacle, I think it's more in the first interpretation where something may come at an expense. And because this is showing up at an obstacle, it's almost saying like, if you stand your ground, you're worried that you're going to lose something in the process. That if you stand too firm in your position, that you may lose the battle or at least lose something. It'll be a hollow victory, so to speak. This betrayal may have been that somebody was attacking your character and you're saying, well, I can defend myself by attacking their character or showing something about them, but then I'm going to lose this friendship or this relationship, this business partnership, something along those lines. Spirit is kind of telling you to dig in here. Try to minimize your losses if you can, but also don't be afraid to stand up for yourself in this situation. Don't let somebody tell you that they betrayed you because of something you did. That's a little bit of a cop-out in a lot of situations. So let's go on to see what's going on in your subconscious. What is going on in the background? Okay, so you've got the Seven of Cups here, and you can see that each of these cups has something different in it, right? Now remember, cups are emotions, so it's kind of like you can fill your emotions with anything here. There's a castle, there's gems, there's even a serpent coming out of one of them. So I almost always interpret this card as, you see, these are the clouds. And so it's almost like you're dreaming up something. And you are the maestro over here, right? You're the conductor. You are the orchestrator of these dreams. And it's kind of a, which dream are you going to make a reality? So in your subconscious here, and it's showing up with the wands. So it's kind of like you can do anything, right? With these wands, you stand ready for anything, and you're thinking about all of these possibilities, all of your multiple options that you might have, and it's kind of a, which path is going to be best for me? Which road am I going to take? And you're almost in this dream state. So that's a good place to be. I'm glad that you're looking forward as this cycle closes here. However, Spirit would remind us, don't get so stuck in our thoughts that we don't take any action. Don't be fearful of what the outcome is and what it's going to be, and which then just allows you to sit there and stagnate, right? And not take any action. So some action is better than no action to make your dreams a reality here. All right, let's look at the recent past again and take a look. It looks like recently you've really come to terms with your emotions and you've learned how to keep those in check. I would say that you're almost, well, first let's talk about the imagery here. So you've got these wavy, kind of choppy waters all around you, some turbulence around you, but you are sitting here with your chalice in hand on your stone throne, and even though there's turbulence all around you, you're remaining level, right? Level-headed is how this always speaks to me. So you know that you were wronged. You know that you were left out in the cold, but yet you're navigating this in a way, at least to the outside world, that you're really in charge of your emotions. You are not letting them know that they got the best of you, even if that's how you feel deep down inside. And as your subconscious thoughts here are kind of bouncing from one idea to the next, you're looking at this with some wisdom and strength, saying, I'm not going to rapidly rush into something here. I'm going to keep everything in check and just know that there is divine timing coming my way. So that's a really great place to have been recently. Don't let all these ideas and everything that are coming into your head throw you off. It's saying maintain control of your emotions here, especially with this obstacle being not knowing how to go forward. All right, let's see what you are aware of in your conscious mind. Okay, so the Three of Swords, definitely resonating here with the being left out in the cold. It looks like something damaged your heart. All right, there was an emotional upset here. So again, I don't really know if this is romantic or platonic, but someone here hurt you. All right, these three swords have pierced the heart. There's kind of storm clouds around and it's raining, so you're not only feeling left out in the cold, but it's like you're out in the rain too. You're kind of feeling this really down and out, this heartbreak. But I say heartbreak, and I was not wanting to say that, but it came out anyway. The important thing to note about this is that the heart actually isn't broken beyond repair. It's hurt, it's damaged, but this is a recoverable injury, so to speak, to the heart, emotional injury. So use your emotional guidance to guide you forward on the right path here, and do know that better times are coming. So let's take a look in the near future and see what we can find. Okay, so this is right in line with that. You with the high priestess here, she's sitting between these two pillars, and again, we're seeing a balance. We're seeing pillars, and we're seeing people sit on these thrones, right? These kings and queens, and these people of authority. So you are still in charge of what's going on here, and in the true Taurus fashion, of course. But in this situation, you either have or you are about to discover some hidden knowledge here. There is this veil behind her that's waiting to be revealed. She's got this scroll kind of tucked in the side here. It's governed by the moon and moon energy, which signifies illusions. So again, the balance of dark and light. I'm sorry, I can't remember if I said that or not already. But you are, if you're not already aware, you are soon going to come into some hidden knowledge, and that's what's going to guide you in this situation and know how to act. It's going to let you know which path to come down. It's almost divine guidance here, coming in, maybe seemingly out of nowhere, but you're going to find it. It's going to come across your path, and you are going to know how to proceed in this situation. There's a lot of inner wisdom with this card. So I don't think you're only going to be drawing from that knowledge that you're going to get, but I think you're also going to be drawing from past experiences here. You're going to kind of get out of this here and now thinking, and you're going to go back a little bit forward, back a little. You're going to go back a little bit, and you're going to use that knowledge to move forward. That's a good place to. That's a great thing on your horizon this week. Okay, how you see yourself. Okay, so you've got the death card. Don't let that scare you. I know that when the word death comes up and everybody kind of takes a little panic. Really what this is signifying the death of something, not someone, and a new beginning. All right, with every ending comes a new beginning, right? It's out with the old, in with the new. You're kind of stepping over past challenges. People are actually looking up to you in this situation. Again, if this was a work situation, it may be that several of you were betrayed, but you are being seen as kind of the unofficial leader of this movement, right? Your coworkers or other people are looking up to you because you have this hidden knowledge, or you're about to come to this hidden knowledge, and you're saying, I won't back down. I'm not going to let my life suffer because of this. I'm going to move forward. This is the dawning of a new day. And there's a journey here. We're not sure what that journey, where it's going to lead us yet, but you're raising your flag and saying, this is it. I'm moving forward. Again, if it was a romantic relationship or maybe a friendship where you got betrayed here, those that are not the person that betrayed you, but the others that are around you are again looking up to you, almost applauding you, almost saying, look, you've done a great job here. You are going to be doing a great job here. You're going to follow your heart, follow your new path, and this journey is going to lead you to great places. So I'm glad that you're seeing yourself in that. Okay, your external influences is the Queen of Wands here. Again, same thing. You're kind of looking forward in a stoic kind of way. She's holding this sunflower here, so beginning of something new. She's got a blooming wand, but again, very, and I'm sorry I'm repeating myself, but stoic. Looking out over the situation, really taking everything in. This is going to tie with this hidden knowledge here that you've got from the High Priestess. You're going to take this knowledge that you've got and you're going to say, okay, I'm taking the high road with this knowledge. You know, they go low, you go high type energy. You are going to really rock this. This information that you're getting here is going to be maybe even life changing. It's going to give you an entirely new outlook, not just at this situation, but in your future in general. It's going to dictate to you how you go down this new path. What lessons are you going to take with you so that you will learn from this and move on and make a prosperous and abundant future here in matters of finance or career, if this is work involved, or in matters of the heart? That's excellent. External influences are on your side this week, Taurus, in getting you going forward. Okay, hopes and fears. Hopes and fears, you've got the Knight of Cups. All right, so this horse is kind of trotting along. I like to think of it as this horse is just strutting, right? It's not speeding ahead, it's not full steam ahead. Now, cups are emotions, so it's kind of this, you're going to be like this cool, calm, collected. That's what you want to be. Okay, your hope is even for a new idea or a new project or a new person, again, depending on how this reading is meant, how you are meant to receive this reading, some idea or something that you will romanticize. It could be, again, if this is a matter of the heart, this could be that you're really looking for your knight in shining armor and you're hoping they're going to come along. If it's a work matter, it's an idea, a romantic idea, something that you will love. That's what you're hoping for. Your fear is that you're going to stagnate and stay here with your broken heart and just not be able to move forward. But Spirit, by showing you this card, is saying that's not the case. You need not be worried about that. Stay in the here and now. You know, be ready to move forward. Be thinking about what that forward path is going to be. But maybe right now, today, when you're seeing this message, might not be the day to move forward. And when it is time to move forward, it's going to be calculated and careful steps. When this knowledge comes through, you're going to know it. You are going to know what to do with that information and how to treat it. But just know that it's okay to just kind of trot along here and be in love with this situation or this idea for a minute that's going to come out of nowhere. Divine guidance is before you again. All right, let's take a look at your outcome. You've got the Hermit, okay? Lines up perfectly with what I just said. So the Hermit here is kind of on this isolated journey. He's holding this lantern out, and with this light coming from that lantern, it's signifying that the wisdom is coming from within. But it's also about a time of self-reflection. So this week, you will be very involved in self-reflection. This epiphany, this answer may in part at least come from within. This hidden knowledge may be something that you're drawing, again, out of your past, a past lesson. It could come when you're meditating. It could come when you're journaling. So make sure that you're spending that time on meditation this week. Make sure that you're taking your time to journal out your thoughts, both good and bad. You know, if you're journaling out these negative thoughts, that's going to help you release them. But journaling the positive thoughts and kind of what you're feeling and what your emotional status is and even what you're thinking at that moment may help guide you into some clarity some deeper wisdom that maybe you had forgotten about. Maybe it's buried down there. You know, pay attention to your dreams here is kind of what I'm getting. Journal those dreams. There might even be hidden messages coming in there. But either way, this is going to be, in large part this week, an internal journey that you're going to be on, but it is going to lead you to something new and exciting on this path. Oh, that's a good ending to somewhat of a struggled start there, Taurus. So I'm looking forward to your week here. Okay, let's take a look at your shadow card, see what's going on behind the scenes. Okay, you've got a partnership here. This partnership is something that you're forming, or if you already have it, you're strengthening. You've got these two people, they're exchanging these chalices here. But what's really cool about it is you've got this red-winged lion up here. And that's governing that there's strength and there's, again, as I said, divine guidance watching over this relationship. This, again, platonic relationship, romantic relationship, some kind of partnership here that you're going to be building. Okay. Again, maybe it's some of these people who are looking up to you, maybe around you. Maybe it's somebody or some people who were impacted by the same situation you were, but you're going to foster some partnerships here, and you're getting what you want, right? You're going to romanticize this idea. This is going on somewhat in the background. So it doesn't mean that you're totally unaware of it, but if I had to guess, I'm going to say that this is going to be moving towards the forefront as you work through your own personal journey this week. And I'm thinking by week's end, this is going to start to take center stage. I can't wait to see how your reading looks next week to see how this all turned out. All right. I'm going to take a quick oracle card here from the Cosmic Wisdom deck. Now, I would say that this card is going to be a lot like your shadow card. Okay, it's just going to kind of tell you what's going on that's governing the situation from behind the scenes, but also give you some advice on how to proceed. Okay, Leo. So you've got another lion showing up here with this Leo strength energy. As you walk your path, remember that your strength is not only in the spotlight, but also in the shadows where you can uncover the depths of your soul. So that is a very powerful message to show up here. Again, as you walk your path, remember that your strength is not only in the spotlight, but also in the shadows where you can uncover the depths of your soul. So this is a soul journey that you're on, and whatever lessons you were meant to learn, as hurtful as they may have been, you were meant to learn them to better your soul and to develop your own strength and wisdom here. So a lot of strength in your background. You've got this. All right, let's look at your Akashic Records Oracle card. Wisdom, okay, inner wisdom. First thing that's popping up here, wisdom coming out all over the place. You've been here before and you know what to do. You know what to do, yet you fear disappointing others. The wise choice may not be the popular choice, but choose for the highest good in this situation. Very powerful message there. You've been here before and you know what to do, yet you fear disappointing others. Remember this back here? There's a fear of this. However you come out in the situation that you're fearing maybe disappointing or losing others. But Spirit is telling you the wise choice may not be the popular choice, but choose for the highest good in the situation. Choose for the highest good in the situation. So spend your time reflecting, journaling, meditating this week, even if that's only a few minutes each day. Remember, start your day out with small accomplishments and then set yourself up for success by giving yourself things that you can accomplish in small doses while you look within this week, Taurus. All right, Taurus, it's going to be a good week. Things may not always be clear, but later in the week, it's going to start shifting up that or shaping up so that you know what to do. Have a great week, Taurus, and I look forward to seeing you next week. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you.